It's been almost a decade since Jay Z and Solange's infamous elevator fight, but it looks like there is still some bad blood between the two. Solange still despises Jay Z till this day and wishes Beyonce would snap out of the hold he has on her and leave him for good. Jay Z also isn't letting up either, as it's being reported that he has completely banned Beyonce from ever speaking to Solange again.
Actually, no.
Really?
I really limit what he can have access to.
After years of speculation from fans, Solange is finally spilling the tea on her messy relationship with Jay Z, and it looks like their feud runs deeper than we thought. Now, we all know Jay has not exactly been a faithful husband to Beyonce. He has a track record of embarrassing Beyonce and hooking up with other women behind her back. This had led to him having a rocky relationship with some of Beyonce's family members, especially her sister Solange. And if this wasn't bad enough, Solange reportedly also believes Jay Z groomed Beyonce. Okay, so to give you guys a little bit of context, Jay Z revealed during his 2007 sit-down interview with Charlie Rose that he and Beyonce met when she was 16, but he waited until she was 18 before making a move on her. Mind you, he was 28 years old at the time he first met Beyonce. And as some of y'all already know, Beyonce never really had much of a social life while growing up. She was tied up in her career right from when she was a teenager with very strict parents and only had one boyfriend when she was in high school. This means she barely had any experience with men when she met Jay. A lot of people believe this power imbalance in their relationship is why Beyonce could not bring herself to divorce him after he cheated on her. He's the only man she has known since she was a teenager, and according to sources close to the family, Solange feels like Jay Z has been taking advantage of this power imbalance from the very start and has manipulated and molded Beyonce in a way to fit his own image.
I feel like she never got to experience life with the different types of people, and the fact that he was so old, low-key, I feel like the only way she expresses herself is through her music.
And if you think that these allegations are wild conspiracy, mind you that this is not the first time he has been accused of manipulating someone underage. Even before he met Beyonce, he was accused of getting with Foxy Brown when she was just 15 years old and he was around 27. Yikes.
This was allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right, I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce. Allegedly.
However, a lot of people overlook this, with some people claiming Jay threatened Foxy into silence so she would not expose him for being a creep. But it isn't just Foxy who is scared of exposing him. Jay's longtime friend and business partner, Dame Dash, got super defensive when he was asked about Jay and Foxy's affair.
What age was Foxy Brown signed?
I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
Yeah, but that's...
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know you didn't. I'm just asking a question.
Because I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everybody.
You the boss.
I wasn't. Oh, now I'm the boss.
I thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
What that? Did I sign her? It sounds like you.
All I'm saying is
like
in this industry, when we live in these glass houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Don't ask me his questions. No, I'm not taking it.
I'm not just, okay.
Y'all can keep asking me questions.
We're moving on.
Y'all keep asking me questions y'all want to ask him, because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that. And now I don't even want to remember nothing about that.
Dame went on to spill some more tea about Jay's weird obsession with younger girls when he said he made the decision to stop associating himself with him when he realized Jay had no plans of distancing himself from R. Kelly, even after R. Kelly was exposed for being a predator to Aaliyah. Kelly actually married Aaliyah, who was just 15 years old at the time, by forging fake documents which made Aaliyah look older than she actually was. Jay later joined forces with R. Kelly to release their joint album, The Best of Both Worlds.
But I've been tight about this for years. So to be honest, like, if you remember The Best of Both Worlds, you don't see my name on that. You know what I mean? And
your name is not on either album.
Hell no, I never wanted no parts of that. So when Holmes was doing that shit, I was like, bro, you know our homie violated, and he violated my girl. He violated a friend of yours.
And as for the cheating allegations against Jay Z, they started in 2005 when Rihanna's publicist claimed Jay was having an affair with Rihanna, who was just 17 years old at the time, in exchange for a recording contract. There have also been several reports over the year that Jay Z was also allegedly hooking up with Rita Ora, who was also signed to his management company, Roc Nation, at the time. While all these rumors were going around, a bunch of other women also came forward to accuse Jay of trying to hook up with them, including rapper Liv, who exposed Jay for hitting on her and trying to get her number.
For the most part, Jay hit me on some, I will reach you when I'm in town He wanted you to be his girl Friday.
He wanted me to be his girl when he's in town. So
that was clearly why he was with
Beyonce. And it's like, for me, I'm not that chick. Like, I could do a lot of things. A lot of girls, you know, do a lot of things behind people's back, hoping that it never comes out.
That's gonna come back. Karma is.
I have a lot of respect for Beyonce as an artist, as a woman, as a wife, as a mother. At the time, it was like, you know what? I could do a lot of grimy things to get in a position where I want to get. Because a lot of chicks do that, but it's like, I'm gonna have to look at myself in the mirror after this all done, and then somebody can take that from you that gives it to you. So why not you just work for it and get it yourself? So I wasn't even on that. So it's like I not missed opportunities, but I walked away from a lot of opportunities because of basically I'm not trying to compromise in this game, and now I'm here. So it's like there's
you made it. Don't worry.
You can't say this is living. Wayne can't say this is living. You know, it's like I'm not going that route. So you gotta respect me, and I'm not trying to work with them either. So that's where I'm like, fuck you, because I don't care. I don't want to work.
You don't feel like that's gonna hinder you from?
But it gets even worse because in 2013, he got exposed again when he was caught partying in a nightclub in Antwerp with model Claudia Schillen. According to the Mirror, Jay dropped 5,000 pounds on a champagne bottle for him and Claudia. In an exclusive interview with the Mirror, Claudia said, "I was with my girlfriends and he sent over a drink to us. He had this huge bottle of Ace of Spades champagne. It must have been 6 or 10 liters. According to Claudia, Jay Z didn't talk about his wife or 1-year-old daughter when they met. And then just the very next year after this, TMZ leaked a video of Solange giving Jay Z the beating of his life at the 2014 Met Gala while Beyonce stood in the corner and did absolutely nothing to stop her. After the incident, Beyonce, Jay Z, and Solange released a press statement to address the situation. The statement read, "As a result of the public release of the elevator security footage, there has been a great deal of speculation about what triggered the unfortunate incident. But the most important thing is that our family has worked through it. Jay and Solange each assume their share of responsibility for what has occurred. They both acknowledge their role in this private matter that has played out in the public. They both have apologized to each other and we have moved forward as a united family." However, a source later exposed them for trying to do damage control and went on to spill the tea about what really went down in the elevator. The source told E! News that Jay and the ex-wife of Dame Dash, Rachel Roy, were flirting with each other the whole night. At the gala, Rachel was being flirtatious with Jay. Beyonce approached Rachel to let her know that behavior was disrespectful and she wanted her out of their lives for good. The source goes on. Solange came over to have her sister's back and things got heated between her and Rachel. Jay said some disrespectful things to Beyonce and Solange as the confrontation was going down. That's why all hell broke loose in the elevator and why Beyonce just stood back and let Solange hit Jay. And ever since then, the dynamic of Beyonce, Solange, and Jay has been messed up. Even though Jay and Beyonce were able to work through their problems and even went on to have 2 kids, Solange still thinks that Jay is the problem here. Not only has he broken Beyonce's heart several times, but he has also completely changed her. Like over the years, Beyonce has become more and more private. She hardly does any interviews or even promotes her own stuff. Solange allegedly still thinks Beyonce would be better off without Jay. And because of this, the relationship between Beyonce and Solange has also gone downhill. You rarely spot them together, and when Beyonce made history as the artist with the most Grammy wins ever, Solange never congratulated her. In fact, she was even missing from the party to celebrate Beyonce's win. And of course, most fans are on Solange's side, like this person who said, "Solange should be concerned about B. It's only right that she's protecting her. B is blinded by love. Jay Z is a narcissist man who loves to control his family. B doesn't have a mind of her own." Another person also chimed in and talked about how Beyonce lost her spark ever since she got married to Jay. The person said Beyonce went downhill spiritually ever since marrying Jay. He's a very dark individual, and sadly, Beyonce is on that dark road. And as for Beyonce, sources say she's not choosing sides and hopes Solange and Jay can settle their differences. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Solange exposing Jay for being a serial cheater husband and banning her from ever talking to Beyonce again? And how do you feel about Beyonce staying with him despite his constantly disrespecting her? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you thought this was messy, wait till you click here and watch this other video.